What's up, guys? I got a haircut. So today's Tuesday, like usual. I don't know if I'm dropping a song this Friday because to be honest with you, I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. I just don't know. We'll see. We're gonna see in a couple. I don't know. I don't know. So I got a haircut because A, I needed one. B, because I had prom on Sunday. So we're gonna talk about that. That's the only thing I really have to talk about in this video. So prom was cool. I didn't go anybody. Cause solo dolo. Like, come on, bro. Like, you think I got that good looking? Alright, man. Like, I ain't pulling nobody. The fuck? Like, come on, bro. Let's lock in. I didn't go with anybody. I mean, I hung out with people that I know there, but I didn't like physically like go with anybody. If I had to like rate it out of 10, I'd probably give it like an 8. It was cool. I've only been to 3 dances ever, and both of them sucked. This was like the first one that I was like, okay, this is actually decently fun. It just depends who you're going with, like, for real. But like, some people are just fucking bums when you go like the first. I went to homecoming my sophomore year, right? And I'm not gonna say who I went with, but I did, and we just sat the whole fucking time. Like, you don't get your ass up and come dance with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit like that. Like, I don't know why. Just like do it. Like, come on, like, come dance. Like, come on, bro. And the second one, it was just a whole lot of drama. I don't want to get into it, but it's the same girl. Wow, the same. I had to watch my mouth for a second. I was gonna say bitch drama. I was like, wait a minute. Don't be saying that. It's the same girl drama. And then this one was fun because I didn't have to worry about all that. But yeah, it was fun. I danced. The song selection was bad. But, you know, it wasn't nothing crazy. It was fun. I didn't really do a lot on that day. To be honest with you, I was going to go to, did I say Sunday? I meant Saturday. That was on Saturday. My bad. I just had a brain fart. That's on me. I went on Saturday, and on that day, on Saturday, I didn't really do anything. All I really did was fucking, I woke up at like 10, got downstairs, ate breakfast, went back upstairs. I think I played games for a little bit. I don't know. I've been cranking fucking. Yo, I got the Fortnite Star Wars pack. Hilarious. So, dude, Fortnite. Listen, if you play Fortnite, like, seriously, you're a fucking loser. Like, I'm sorry. This is not Call of Duty. This is not fucking. I was gonna say Elden Ring. I was like, what? Why the fuck? But it's not like a serious game, bro. Fortnite is such a goofball type of game. Like, I hate the people who play it fucking seriously. It is a goofball game. Like, who the fuck in the big 2025 is playing Fortnite seriously? If I'm getting on Fortnite, I am running into people in the fucking TIE Fighter or X-Wing. Are you serious right now? Why else would they have that? I'm a kamikaze them. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, why do people taking this game so seriously? I don't know, like, it's usually like the little kids too, like my little brother, like, he plays that shit religiously, and he is ridiculously good at that game too. I'm watching him play, and I'm like, what the fuck? like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck are you so good at this fucking video game? It's like pissing me off. He plays the same way with Call of Duty too. I'm like, what the fuck? How is he so good at this fucking game? Like, it makes me mad. Like, personally, that shit makes me mad. Get the shit out of me. That's the point I was trying to make. I re-download COD because my little brother has been playing it. And I was like, you know what? I want to play COD again. I made a great mistake, my friend. Bro, I played 3 games of Assurance. I got 0 kills. I got fucked on by 10 different people. And I barely shot the gun once. Like, I couldn't even get a shot. I couldn't even shoot somebody. Like, you know how fucked up that is? That you can't even shoot a gun at somebody. You know how bad of a video game player you have to be at a game like that? Like, I got shit on by these like 12-year-olds and like 35-year-olds that don't have a job. Like, on whatever you want to say. It was not good. It was not a good time. And I was like, I'm getting off this fucking game. Why the fuck did I do? Why is there so many gigabytes? Yo, Activision. Why do I have to get a fucking like $30 terabyte card just to play fucking Call of Duty and play like 5 other games? It's horse shit. That's what I'm gonna have to do eventually. It's gonna get a fucking terabyte card. I'm trying to think what else to talk about. I want to talk about nerd shit, but I don't really want to talk about nerd shit. Wait, what? Andor. If you've seen Andor yet, why is there so many cars driving by? Andor. The final finale for Andor is tonight, and I am hyped because The last episode that we watched was episode 9 because they released 3 episodes, so 7, 8, and 9. We saw K2 come to the big screen and how he got to the big screen, like his origin story basically. So that was pretty cool. It's been so long. It's been a year. Can you believe it's been a year? So I've been, The Stranger. We're gonna talk about that. That's what we're gonna talk about. Peep game. Disney is not as good at. Listen, Disney is just not good. It's not playing well with Star Wars, right? They basically. How do I say this? Really? I feel like Disney just needs better writers. That's what I really feel like they need to do. I feel like they're hiring people who are just not good writers, because if we're looking back at the past Star Wars projects that they've released, like I'm talking about Star Wars shows, because that's the only thing. They haven't released any movies or anything along the lines of that. If we're looking at Star Wars shows, Mandalorian 1 and 2 were fantastic. The third one was controversial because I don't know why it was controversial. People just didn't like it. I liked it. But 1 and 2 were fantastic because Iron Man director and David Farbo or whatever, the cowboy hat man, were writing it. And those are good writers. They know the craft, they know Star Wars, and they wrote it. But then also, you got the Acolyte. The shirt that I'm wearing is from the Acolyte. But listen, the Acolyte has so much potential to be good, but whoever wrote the show just didn't write it well. Like, they just didn't write the show well. And now it was unfortunate because the characters were really interesting. Like, Soul was such an interesting Jedi. All 4 of them were really fucking interesting. The Wookiee Jedi was cool. Fucking Soul was cool. Trevor Moss, the girl Jedi was cool. And then the one-eyed Jedi was cool. That kind of reminded me of the goat from Ice Age a little bit. Don't quote me on that. But. And then they had Chimera too, right? They were cool, right? These were all right, interesting characters, but they killed them off. The only thing that was uninteresting was the characters of Osha and May, because it's just, listen, I don't know how to really explain in detail how they weren't interesting as a character, but they just weren't. Every time I saw them on screen, May was more interesting than Osha was, because May was like, oh, what happened to May and whatnot, how is she still alive after what happened on Brendog and blah 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 and all that bullshit, right? And then who's this guy in the mask? Where is he from? Who's training him to fight like this? Why does he have a Shoto blade like the fucking Ahsoka? Like, what, what's going on with them two, right? But then you get Osha and they explain her whole backstory in the first 30 minutes. She's on screen like, Brody, they explained it, and sorry, that totally distracted me. 30 minutes into the first episode, right after May kills the girl, they were like, oh, you left the Jedi Order, blah blah blah, and now you're retired and you want to be blah blah blah. That's it. That's her whole story. That's the only thing that she's really interesting about it. It just bombed. Like, Disney can make cool characters and interesting concepts, but just fumble the bag when they're trying to write these characters into canon. Okay, first of all, I just want to say, I know those people who just drove by and just went, and that the kid in there was probably like, Ranger Jedi, this would be really cool to mess up his video or whatnot, right? Why? Why? I'm so excited to graduate high school. I graduate in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. I'm going to keep in contact with people that I like from high school, but other than that, I ain't talking to none of y'all motherfuckers ever again. I don't want to see any of y'all ever again. Like, come on. Y'all don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. Like, let's keep it real. I don't like it to be that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being that. I don't want to be negative about that shit, but I can't help it. I want to be as positive as I can be, but sometimes you have to find the balance between being positive in negative situations and being negative in positive situations. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Not really. I'm just spinning bullshit on my ass right now. But I'll talk to y'all in the next video. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, a fantastic week, fantastic year, fantastic May month, fantastic Star Wars month. I just had a brain fart about the fucking Last of Us, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. But I hope everyone is just doing good, living life, being the best person they can be. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Yeah, so.
You're just on a memory like in my mind. I should tell myself like I just need to rest my mind. I'm just on that shit right now like it's just my time. Yeah, don't tell me that you miss me now.
Kiva took a shit on the floor today, on the carpet, because Diva over here doesn't like the rain. Not kidding, dude. We let her outside, and it's pouring rain, and she doesn't want to get her paws wet, so she sits there. We have like this like asphalt thing in the backyard. So she just sits there and just pouts until someone lets her back inside, or she takes a shit on the asphalt. Alright, listen, I'm not a car guy. I like race cars, I like cars and whatnot. But what's with the fucking muffler thing? It's not funny, it's not cool. It's not cool for your fucking Honda Civic to sound like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. I don't understand it.